Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here. Just to let you know, just in case, there is a little bit of a thunder shower that just started about, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, and my lights keep flickering. So if I lose connection, I'll come back on later. Just letting you know, just in case. I'm not putting it out there, but just in case. Hello everyone. If for those of you who don't know me, I'm Valeria Maritza. I have a private Facebook page called Healing Through You, and I am a mystic, shaman, healer, um, so many things. I wanted to come today and do a little meditation about raising your vibration, and I am so excited because I have here with me my new drum, and let me show it to you. So this is my new drum. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about how this came about because I was talking with a friend yesterday and she was like, well, how did that happen? Like, you haven't told us. I'm like, yeah, you're right, I haven't. So let me tell you about it. As some of you guys may know, I am taking an Akashic Readings course right now. So I'm in the middle of it. And in the middle of our first session in that group, the person who's facilitating that course used a drum for the meditation. And I was immediately transported like somewhere else. And I just knew from there on I needed to have my own drum. So I started looking for one. And I went upstate New York a couple of weeks ago to see my sister. And there's like a lot of little shops and stuff, antique stuff. And I thought, oh, maybe I'll find one here. But I didn't go anywhere because, COVID and stuff. And anyway, didn't have time. So it didn't happen. So I started looking online and I was really worried because I was like, how am I going to know which drum it is when I can't hear it? And then I found this website that had the sound of each drum. So they make drums, and each drum, they have like a little snippet with the sound of it. And when I heard my drum, I knew that this was it. Like, this is the one. And I just order it right away. And also, I just wanted to put a little sidestep thing here to let you know that the first thought that came to my mind was, can I really get this for me? Can I really afford it? Can I really splurge on myself? This is the one of the money ones that I've been working on. Can I really do it since I don't know if you all know, but I left my job, my day job, to do this full time. And I thought, can I do that? Can I splurge? I'm not bringing money in. And I had all those thoughts as if I needed permission to buy myself this beauty that I knew was going to be part of me. And then right after that, I thought, what am I talking about? I am working. What, yeah, I'm not doing that other corporate job, or teaching, whatever you want to call it. And but I'm still contributing, and I've made money all this other time, and I have money. Like, I have money in the bank. Like, this, why would I need to even ask permission or have these thoughts? And I just got rid of that thought from my mind, and I purchased it. And I bring this up because a lot of us have this wound, this money wound. Kylie talks about this all the time, healing your money wounds, and how we see and how we speak to each other, right? So, over a year ago, I would be like, no, like, I just can't do it. And I would go day after day and thinking and going back and forth. Can I do it? Can I not? And now, because I am where I am, I was able to immediately figure out what was going on in my head, face it, and release it. So this is one of the most important things that happens when you're aligned, when you do the work on yourself, because you're able to move through the stuff much faster, right? So it doesn't mean it's not going to come up, and the same wound can come up and probably will come up for me again in the future, because that's the way it is, right? We're just at different levels each time. And once we heal something, then we're able to move through, and then it shows up again. But we are at a different level for us to heal the wound at a different level or from a different point of view. So I will bring this up because it's so important to do the work right now, to do the work on yourself so that you can stand true to you, to yourself, without all of this noise that's telling you that either you're not good enough, or you can't do it, or you don't deserve certain things, right? So especially for the mothers who are home, taking care of the home, the children, the house, their husbands, their families, maybe even their parents, right? And we always end up looking at ourselves like we're not doing enough. Like, why? Because we're not contributing with money? Like, no, no, that's not it. That's the main thing. I know I'm veering off again because it's coming through. My guides actually brought this awareness to me about 2 days ago, that I needed to speak to people and let them know that you are doing the right thing for you right now, and you are contributing to yourself and the world and those around you right now with whatever it is that you're doing, or in other words, wherever it is that you are on your journey. And not to lower that standard, not to think that it's not enough, that I'm not doing enough because I'm not, you know, buying stuff, or I mean, having a job that brings lots of money in. That's not part of it. That's not the important part, is what they're saying, right? I know we need money to do things, but if you're in that position right now and you are the homemaker and taking care of your family, your kids, your parents, your home, all of that, you are the nucleus that makes that family work. Without you, everything else around you wouldn't work, right? If if you weren't there to take care of things. And so that is the part that the guides are saying, to pay attention and give yourself credit and be proud, right? Sit up strong, sit up tall, and own that, own the fact that you are everything, because you are, right? You are everything. So yeah, that's one of the things that came really, really strongly to communicate, because there's a lot of doubt about ourselves, right? We doubt ourselves. We are our own worst critics, and we feel as if we're not contributing enough. And so what they're saying is, sit with yourself and look within to see what you are all about, what is true about you, and then take care of you first, and then those around you, like your family and maybe your friends, and then your neighborhoods, and then that's how you spread the love. And just by doing that, by taking care of yourself, you are doing your part. And a lot of us also get very anxious, or what's the word, like we want things to happen right now. And what they're saying is, everything is happening with divine timing at the right time. So rest assured that you are doing the right thing, that you are on the right path, and take credit for even the littlest things that you are doing and creating right now in your life, because that's the important part. So give yourself credit for that. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to tell you more about my drum. So this is an elk drum. It's elk skin, and it's so beautifully made. Look at that. And they gave me this little copper wire, which I attached here. I don't know if you can really see it. And it has this little piece of wood. Do you see that? And that is wood that has been struck by lightning. When they told me that, like, I had chills all over my body, and just saying it now, I felt the same thing. It also has two little crystals of emerald, which is my birthstone. So how does it get any better than that? I mean, really, like, it's amazing. It's just really made for me, and it has this delicious smell. I think it's myrrh oil. I don't know, but it smells really, really good, and it feels so good, and it sounds amazing, and it just has the ability to help you transport yourself from the now here to wherever you are going in your meditation. So it's very powerful, and I've already used it about 3 or 4 times, and every single time it's been very, very powerful in bringing me and whomever is with me working with it to the next area. Um, so it's really cool. And I'm incorporating this healing tool in my healings right now as well. So we're going to do a meditation to raise your frequency and maintain it there, so that you're able to feel empowered, to feel your purpose, to feel like you really are, because you are radiating love, energy, and healing to those around you, and those continuing to grow on the circle, right? Like, you give it to yourself, and then your family, and then your friends, and your neighbors, and then the world, right? So it continues to grow from there. So that's what we're going to do today. And I also wanted to tell you about, so I was talking about my course, my Akashic Records course. It was revealed to me that I had always been connecting to the Akasha. and I didn't know this. And I've had this recurring dream when I was a child that I was in space running from white stone to white stone. And what and it was very scary for me when I was a child, and it kept happening. And I always had like this thought, like, what is that? What was that? And I knew it had a meaning. I just didn't know what it was. And I kept asking in different healers, like, what is that about? And like, can you give me some clarity? And nothing ever would come up. And then once I started taking my course and I started going into the Akashic Records on purpose, it was revealed to me that I was in the Akashic Records back then, and I was running, and those white stones were actually like, they were revealed, they were like open books, and I was like stepping from book to book in like the middle of space. So it was very scary because there was like, the vacuum of the space around, and going down. Like if I didn't step on the book, I would fall through. That was the feeling that I had. So that was the revelation. And because I was so scared, I shut it down. And then when I started healing and connecting, I would get a lot of information from people, like, things that they can do in their business, exactly like what they need to do in their next move, things about what's going on in their lives, past life things that we got to heal, all of this stuff. And I'm thinking, how, like, where am I getting this? Like, it's from the divine, it's from the divine, like, and then that's just what I thought and believed. But it was revealed to me that I'm receiving all of this information because I am actually connected to the Akashic Records, and opening that without doing the prayer or anything, which I am now doing, like just kind of like subconsciously, it was just happening. So it just opened up this whole new way of thinking, of being, of doing the healings right now, because it makes sense. So anyway, I'm still doing my course. I am starting to do this is on the link that I put there, one of the links. I'm starting to do free Akashic readings. There are 30-minute readings, there's 40-minute slots. So I'm going to do like a practice, I'm going to do about 30 of them. And I'm opening it up just 2 spots per week. And so the link is there if you want to try one of those. It is in exchange for feedback. And I would like the feedback to come as soon as the reading is done, or within 2 or 3 days, the maximum, so that I can use the feedback that you give me on the next round of readings that I do, so that this way I can really implement what you're giving me into the next one to continue growing. Does that make sense? So that's why I'm only opening like 2 spots per week, so that I can practice that with you. And I would love to have you. Like I said, it's just in exchange for feedback, and that's just the Akashic Records reading that I'm going to start doing. I posted it on my site, and now I'm posting it here for you guys to see. And I would love to work with you again. All right, so without any further ado, let's do our meditation to raise our frequency. Yes? Okay, so number one, if you are sitting will be best instead of laying down, and putting your feet on the ground. So not crossing your legs. I tend to cross my legs all the time. So this is actually difficult for me to like sit with my feet touching the ground, but touch the ground with both feet so that you can really ground. Okay, and if you're ready, we're going to get started. And so just drop into your body. And bringing up a golden cord from the center of the earth so that we can ground, allowing it to reach the soles of our feet, and going up our legs, connecting to our root. And this healing is intended for our highest good and the highest good of anyone and everyone connected to us, either in the now present time or in the future if you're catching the replay. Moving that cord from the center of your body, through the center of your body, I should say, and going out through your crown, connecting up with the divine light, And now opening up your crown chakra, I envision a daisy flower on top of my head, opening all its petals outwards. You can envision any way you want, or any way that you usually open your chakra. I was doing this with my son the other day, and he asked me, "Can you be a rose, mommy?" Yes, it can be anything you want. I just use a daisy. I just love daisies. And allowing divine light to come in through your crown chakra, starting to fill your body. And today's light is a very high frequency light. It's a violet light. And it's filling up our head, our neck, moving down our shoulders and trickling down all the way down our arms to the tip of our fingertips. Moving down to fill our heart, our solar plexus, feels like we need extra time in the solar plexus today. And moving down to the sacral and your root. Moving down your legs, all the way down to your feet, and dancing at the tip of your toes. Feel that beautiful energy there. Feel the beautiful violet light filling your entire body. And we're going to move the energy back up from the tippy toes, up your legs, connecting to your root, moving up your center body, connecting back with the divine. And now seeing your entire body glowing in this beautiful violet flame light. See that light, that glow expand about a foot around your entire body. Now feel the room that you are in. Feel your entire home. Feel your block where you live. Feel your entire country. See yourself kind of flying high so you can see the entire country glowing in your beautiful violet light that's coming from the center of your heart. It is your healing. It is your love. It is your compassion. And moving further away to the moon, perhaps. And from the moon, you see the entire world glowing in this beautiful violet flaming light. And now from here in this moon, extend your arms to each side, to the left, to the right, and send your infinite light around the universe. Expanding yourself as big as the universe. And now look up, raise your head up from the moon, look above you, and see there's this beautiful, huge being looking down at you. Connect with it. This is your higher self. Feel how grand, how huge, how infinite you are. How powerful. You can see, you can feel, you can be everything that you ever desire, wish for, think of. It is yours now. Be prudent to have your thoughts to be positive thoughts, because you are such a manifester that you can manifest both ends of the spectrum. So keep your thoughts and your feelings positive to create the life that you want. Breathe in yourself, your higher self. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose all the love and all the knowing of your higher self. Exhale that which you do not need. Pulling back your energy to your center, in your heart. Feeling the power of the universe within you. Feeling that knowing speaking to you in whispers. Looking back at the earth and focusing back on the country that you live in. Focus back all the way back home. Return to your body. And when you're ready, you may fully come back to the now. Wow. How is that for a morning meditation? Please write down on the comments what you felt, what you saw, how you feel. Keeping this high vibration active within you, around you. Mind, body, and soul, all one. The Trinity of your infinite being. Allowing yourself to be and to give. I don't see any comments in here, so I'm not sure if you have any or not. So if you are putting comments and I'm not seeing them, I will definitely answer them later when Facebook decides to show them to me. If you're not putting any comments, that's okay as well. I would love to hear how it made you feel, what you got from this. Oh, I know I feel on top of the world right now. I mean, it's just been amazing. My tool has just been really amazing. My husband called me a shaman when I opened my drum, and the word shaman has been shown to me several times this past week. And when he called me that, because he's not really 100% on board with what I do right now, it just gave me that full confirmation that what I'm doing is spreading, it's lightening up, and is able to light those around me, even though they don't know exactly what's happening, or they're not consciously aware or on board with this type of healing. So I'm owning it, guys. I'm owning it. And then this is really funny. The people who sent me the drum sent me this little smudging to do a smudging ceremony before I started using my drum, and I had never heard about that. And so I had to go back to the website to read what they had said and how to do it. And when I did that, I realized, and this is really funny, that it's coming from a place that makes drums for shamans. Like that's what they do. They make shaman drums. And I didn't see that. I didn't read that. I didn't realize it, but I ordered it and I got it, and it has all of those healing powers with it. And so I found that it was just so divinely guided, and like it just really did come to me, and it was meant for me on that higher level, on that purpose. Because I mean, yeah, like I didn't even see that it was called that. So it's just amazing, amazing the synchronicities of how that works out, right? When you are in the flow and you're just bringing to you what it is that you need at the time that you need it. It just really it got to me within like 4 days from the moment that I found it until I got it in my hands. It was like 3 4 days. It was super fast, super amazing the way that I'm receiving the information. Ah, that felt so good. I wanted to also let you know I do have a paid container, which is 5 1 hour long sessions with me to use within 2 months from the time that you start. And it is a really quick, fast, lightning way of going from wherever it is that you are to wherever it is that your soul wants to be. I do ancestral healings, light language, activations, guidance, everything that your soul might need on the moment, it's in there. And it's really powerful, and it gives you a chance to really move from one place to the other in a really quick manner. It is $9.99, and if you pay in full, you make those hour-long sessions an hour and a half each, which is really amazing because it's extra time with me during the session to really get deeper to anything that is coming up. So that's a really powerful part of my container. There's also a payment plan. It is $340 a month for 3 months, and that you can do that as well. I only have 2 spots left until this Thursday. If you want one of those, it is called Bird Song, and I put the link in there on Linktree. And then I also put the link in there to get the free Akashic readings from me in exchange for what do you call that? I was going to say testimonial, but it's not testimonial. Feedback. Yeah, that's it. Feedback. And I really, really need that feedback really quickly after that session, so that I'm able to incorporate what you're saying, what you're feeling, what you're letting me know into my next sessions. So I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much to those of you who have been here with me live today. It really means the world to me to see a couple of numbers there instead of a zero. I know it's like, it's funny, right? Like the things that matter to us is really the people, right? It's just the people, the support that we give each other, the support that we receive from each other is just completely amazing, and it really means everything. It just goes right along with the message that the guidance, the angels were saying about taking care of yourself first, filling your cup, and giving yourself credit for anything and everything that you do. Can be as little bit as washing the dishes. They're telling me right now. You're washing the dishes, you're keeping your sink clean, and that's bringing you peace, and that's giving your home more harmony. So do not dismiss the little things that you do on your everyday life. Even, the parts that you find mundane, or like that you're like just not feeling, or if you have a day job that you are wanting to move away from, like I did, um, give yourself the credit for being there now as you are working in your journey to get where your soul wants to be. Okay? So from the bottom of my heart, I love you so much. Again, I apologize if anyone's putting any comments in there. Facebook is not showing me anything. Thank you, Facebook, for that. And how does it get any better than this, right? Okay, I love you. And I hope to see you soon. Bye.